Learn English with English Daily Podcast. We upload your podcast every day, so listen and grow like a pro as an English speaker. Listen now, the story and vocabulary and idioms will be discussed in the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.
Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson here at English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Catherine, and today we have an elementary level lesson all about life with a roommate.
That's right. So sometimes during college you have to live with a roommate because, living alone is too expensive.
Also, after college, I know that a lot of people who are just starting their jobs often live with their roommate to save some money.
That's right. Or maybe your girlfriend could be considered kind of like your romantic roommate.
I hope not in the sense of today's lesson. We're talking about problems with a roommate. So let's listen to this dialogue and we'll be back in a moment.
Charlie, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I went and paid the bills today, and you still haven't given me your half.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I agreed we would go halves on all the bills, but frankly, I think it's unfair.
Unfair? Why?
Well, you have long hair and use the hairdryer every morning. I don't. You leave your computer on all night downloading torrents. I don't. You see what I'm getting at here?
You leave the air conditioner on day and night. You also take 30-minute showers, which means you're using way more gas and water than me.
Well, while we're on the subject, stop bringing your friends over for drinks every weekend. You always leave a mess and keep me up all night.
Maybe you should just move out and find another place.
Maybe you should move out.
All right, we're back. So we have a couple of different words that we're going to take a look at now in language takeaway.
Language takeaway.
So the first word is a dreaded word. That means that most people don't like it. They fear it. This is bills.
That's right. You have to pay your bills. So a bill is the paper that tells you how much you have to pay.
That's right. So you can have a gas bill,
An electricity bill,
a cable bill.
or even at the restaurant, you ask for the bill.
All right, so this is the amount of money you need to pay.
That's right.
And usually at the end of the month, you receive many, many bills in the mail, and you have to pay the companies like the gas company and the electricity company.
That's right. So those are bills. Singular would be a bill. Okay.
And so this is how the argument starts. The two roommates decide that they have to pay the bills, but they don't want to split the bills in half, go halves. They have to pay their own. And
Right.
so one person says, listen, this isn't fair. You leave your computer on all night downloading torrents.
Okay. So we understand what it is to download something. You download this podcast, but a torrent, what is that? That's kind of technical.
That is. So a torrent is a kind of file that you can download from the internet. So basically, when you want to download a movie or some music from the internet, you go to a website that will connect you to someone who owns this movie or book or music, and they'll have a special file that's called a torrent file, and that's what you download.
That's right. So it's a new way of downloading files off the internet from many people, kind of like a peer sharing.
That's right. So when one person disappears or goes offline, it shares you with another person.
That's right. So those are torrents. And now, well, they kept arguing about you have to pay this, I have to pay that. So you said, you know what? You should just move out.
Ooh. So to move out, this is a phrase that has two words. To move out, it means to leave this house forever, this apartment. So that means to find a new place to live.
Right. So I can say, oh, I'm moving out this weekend. That means I'm changing apartments.
Right. Or my boyfriend just moved out.
Okay, so that
was
means
really sad.
he left your house. Okay, so that is to move out. And now we have a word that is more colloquial of how to say a house or an apartment.
This is place. Okay.
So you just say a place.
So place normally is a location. Okay. Where is this place? But we could say, hey, we're going to have dinner at my place. Would you like to come?
So that means we're going to have dinner at my house.
Right. My place.
My
His place.
His place. Or you have a really nice place.
Thanks.
Okay, so that means you have a really nice house.
Exactly.
Okay, so 4 keywords today. Why don't we listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Charlie, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I went and paid the bills today, and you still haven't given me your half.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I agreed we would go halves on all the bills, but frankly, I think it's unfair.
Unfair? Why?
Well, you have long hair and use the hairdryer every morning. I don't. You leave your computer on all night downloading torrents. I don't. You see what I'm getting at here?
You leave the air conditioner on day and night. You also take 30-minute showers, which means you're using way more gas and water than me.
Well, while we're on the subject, stop bringing your friends over for drinks every weekend. You always leave a mess and keep me up all night.
Maybe you should just move out and find another place.
Maybe you should move out.
All right, we are back, and we've got some great phrases today coming up in Fluency Builders. Let's take a look at some of those.
Fluency Builder.
All right, so the first phrase that we have, very common, very, very common, but also very difficult for English learners to answer this question.
All right, what's up?
What's up? So if somebody says, what's up, what does that mean?
That means, what's going on? What's new? How are you? How is it going?
Okay.
Hi.
So how should you answer this?
Okay, so think of what's up as being a question about what's new, what's happening. You can say, what's up? Oh, not much.
Not much.
Okay, what's up means what's new? Oh, not much is new. Not much.
Everything is the same.
Or what's up? You could say, hey, hi, how are you? It's another way to say hi.
Okay.
But you can't say the sky.
Right. Or sometimes English learners will say, fine, thank you, because they think that what's up means how are you?
No, that's different. So you cannot say fine, thank you, fine, well. These are words about that answer how are you questions, but this isn't a how are you question.
Right.
This is a what's new question.
Yeah.
What's new or hi.
Okay. So somebody says, what's up? You can say not much, or you can say, hey, what's up? You can say, what's up back?
What's up? What's up with you?
Yeah, what's up with you? Okay, so that's our first phrase. Now, when the guy was talking about the hairdryer and the computer, he finished off that paragraph by saying, you see what I'm getting at here?
Okay, you're doing this. You use the hairdryer. You leave the computer on. Do you see what I'm getting at here? This phrase, do you see what I'm getting at?
It means, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you see my point?
That means I haven't said exactly what I mean, but you should understand what I'm saying. So he's saying you're wasting electricity. You use all of these services more than I do.
Right.
And we could say, maybe Marco didn't get a good grade in his English test last week. And I say, listen, maybe it has to do with your study habits or how much you love video games or how little time you spend at school. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Okay, so you're not saying directly that I don't study. You're
Right.
just telling me the reasons maybe why as to why I'm not studying.
Right, like a hint.
Okay, so that's what you say when you don't tell somebody directly what the problem is. You say, you see what I'm getting at here?
Do you see what I'm getting at?
Okay.
Getting at means hinting.
Okay, and our last phrase, when they kept talking about the bills, one of the persons said, you are using way more gas and water than me. So what about this way more?
Way more. Way means much or a lot. So we could say, you are using a lot more water than I am. Or, you're using way more water.
Okay.
This is very spoken language. This is not written language, so don't write this down on your tests. But way more means a lot more, much more.
Okay, you can say Bob is way more attractive than Bill.
That's right. Or this is way more interesting than that show.
Okay, so you can say way more instead of much more or a lot more, but it's usually spoken English.
Exactly.
All right, let's listen to our dialogue for the last time, and we'll be back in a bit to talk a little bit more.
Charlie, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I went and paid the bills today, and you still haven't given me your half.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I agreed we would go halves on all the bills, but frankly, I think it's unfair.
Unfair? Why?
Well, you have long hair and use the hairdryer every morning. I don't. You leave your computer on all night downloading torrents. I don't. You see what I'm getting at here?
You leave the air conditioner on day and night. You also take 30-minute showers, which means you're using way more gas and water than me.
Well, while we're on the subject, stop bringing your friends over for drinks every weekend. You always leave a mess and keep me up all night.
Maybe you should just move out and find another place.
Maybe you should move out.
So, Marco, have you ever had any of these problems with a roommate?
I've actually stayed away from roommates because of issues like this.
You mean you have not had many roommates because you're afraid of this situation?
Yeah, I've always actually tried to live on my own by myself, like in a small apartment or studio, or if I have to have a roommate, maybe just like one, not like a house full of roommates, because I think the more people there are, the little bit more complicated it gets. And if it's just two, it's a little bit simpler.
This is true, although sometimes I think it depends on the people that you're sharing a house with. I've had one awkward experience where people did not want to pay ever.
Really?
And they were always late with their payments, and one situation where people were very good about it. So always remembered and were very helpful. So it really depends.
Yeah, I think it's hard to live with someone always, of course. Even, if you start living with your girlfriend or boyfriend or you get married, it's kind of different to live with someone, So, and especially money-wise, I think it always complicates things with people.
Definitely. So I think you're right, though. If there's 2 people, it's very easy to share the bills. But if there's 5 people or 6 people, it's very hard to find out who spent more money or what the rules are.
Yeah, so it can get a little bit complicated. But I'm sure a lot of our listeners have probably had roommates before, maybe in college, maybe even now. So let's hear those experiences and maybe those good and bad stories about living with other people.
So please get in touch with us. Our website is englishpod.com. There's lots of places for you to ask questions and to post your own experiences with roommates.
Life with a roommate. What is a roommate? A roommate is a person who lives with you in the same house or apartment. Roommates usually share a room, kitchen, or bathroom. Many people have roommates when they go to college, start a new job, or move to a new city. Having a roommate can be fun, but it also requires patience, respect, and good communication. Common words and phrases about roommates. Here are some useful words and phrases related to living with a roommate. Rent the money you pay every month to live in a house or apartment. Bills payments for electricity, water, internet, and gas. Housework cleaning, washing dishes, and doing laundry. Shared space areas used by both roommates like the kitchen and bathroom. Privacy, personal space, and time alone. Rules agreements about how to live together peacefully. Noise, loud sounds that can bother a roommate. Clean up after yourself to keep the room or kitchen tidy. Split the bills to share the cost of rent and utilities. Chores, small jobs like taking out the trash or vacuuming. The benefits of having a roommate. Living with a roommate has many advantages. Saves money, rent, and bills are shared, so it costs less. Company, you have someone to talk to and spend time with. Learning new things if your roommate is from a different culture. You can learn new languages, foods, and traditions. Shared responsibilities, cooking, cleaning, and grocery shopping can be done together. Challenges of living with a roommate. Sometimes, living with a roommate can be difficult. Here are some common challenges. Different schedules, one person may wake up early, and the other may stay up late. Messy V's. Clean some people like a clean home, while others are messy. Noise issues, loud music, talking on the phone, or late-night guests can be a problem. Money problems, if a roommate does not pay rent or bills on time, it can cause stress. How to be a good roommate. To have a good relationship with a roommate, follow these tips. 1. Communicate clearly, talk about rules and expectations from the beginning. 2. Respect each other's space, give each other privacy when needed. 3. Share responsibilities, divide cleaning, cooking, and bills fairly. 4. Be friendly but respect boundaries. It is good to be social, but also give each other personal time. 5. Solve problems calmly if there is an issue. Talk about it in a polite and friendly way. Common phrases for talking to a roommate. Here are some useful phrases when talking to a roommate. Can we split the rent and bills? Talking about money and payments. Can you turn down the music, please? Asking for a quieter space. Let's make a cleaning schedule. Organizing housework fairly. Do you mind if my friend visits? Asking for permission before inviting someone over. Could we talk about this issue? Solving a problem peacefully. Conclusion. Living with a roommate can be a great experience if both people respect each other and communicate well. It teaches important life skills like sharing, problem solving, and teamwork. Whether your roommate is a friend or a stranger, a good relationship can make life easier and more enjoyable.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
A document that shows how much you must pay. Bill. Divide equally. Go halves. To vacate a residence, cause to leave. Move out. What I am trying to say. What I am getting at. Much more, or a lot more. Way more.
Let's try that faster.
A document that shows how much you must pay. Bill. To vacate a residence, cause to leave. Move out. Much more, or a lot more. Way more. What I am trying to say. What I am getting at. Divide equally. Go halves.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Bill. I paid the gas bill and water bill this morning. Bill. I am overwhelmed with bills. I don't know where I will get the money to pay them all. Bill. My girlfriend always takes care of paying the bills. What I am getting at. What are you getting at? Are you saying I'm lazy? What I am getting at. I don't understand what you're getting at. Be more direct. What I am getting at. What do you think he's getting at? I have no idea what he's talking about. Way more. This dress costs way more than I expected. Way more. This flight is taking away more time than it should. I think we are lost. Way more. Carl is way more mature than you. Go halves. How about we go halves on the dinner bill? Go halves. Let's take a taxi together and go halves. Go halves. I am willing to go halves with you for this cake if you share your milk with me. Move out. I have to move out of my apartment this weekend. Move out. Carol just moved out of her boyfriend's house, so she's living with me for a while. Move out. I told my landlord I will move out by the end of the month.
Please subscribe our channel not to miss out our daily English podcast. Thank you.
Learn English with English Daily Podcast. We upload your podcast every day, so listen and grow like a pro as an English speaker. Listen now, the story and vocabulary and idioms will be discussed in the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.
Hello everyone and welcome to English Pod. My name is Marco.
My name is Catherine.
And today we have a very healthy lesson for everyone. We are going to have healthy food.
So we're going to the grocery store and we're choosing what food to buy. You're going to hear a lot of words about eating right and eating healthy. So let's jump into this dialogue first and we'll be back in a moment to talk more about it.
Okay, darling, I got some pizzas, potato chips, hot dogs, and lots of cheese.
Oh, John, I thought we said we'd start eating right. Remember? Our new healthy lifestyle. That's all junk food.
Right, so what did you get?
Well, healthy food, of course. I got some whole wheat bread, skimmed milk, fresh fish, and organic carrots.
Organic? What's organic? Do we need organic carrots?
They were grown without using any chemicals that are harmful to our health. And yes, John, we need organic carrots.
Oh, so organic vegetables are the green option, right?
Yep, better for the environment and better for us.
Wait a minute. What's that? Donuts! Are they organic donuts, Kelly?
But I like donuts.
So it's a very popular topic nowadays. People want to eat light. So why don't we take a look at some of these words and phrases now in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
The first kind of food we have here is whole wheat bread. So maybe you're buying bread at the grocery store and you see a number of different kinds of bread. There's white bread, There's rye bread. Well, we have whole wheat bread, which is maybe the healthiest option.
So it's made out of wheat. All right, so we have whole wheat bread. Now, as you say, it's a type of bread that uses wheat as its main ingredient.
Right, so it's made from wheat flour. It's usually a brownish kind of bread. That means the color is brown, not white.
And it's healthier than white bread because white bread uses that processed flour, right?
It does. It's processed and also uses a lot more sugar.
Okay, so whole wheat bread is a healthy option. And also, we are having skimmed milk.
Right, so as you know, when milk comes out of the cow, it's very, very fatty. There's lots of fat. And so skimmed milk means that when the dairy is processing the milk, the fat is taken away. So this is one of the healthier kinds of milk. You have fat-free and skimmed milk, which are the healthiest.
So when you buy normal milk, what is that called?
Well, you have whole milk.
Whole milk.
You also have 2% milk, which is 2% fat.
And then skimmed milk and fat-free milk. Okay, good. Now, when we were talking about the carrots, she said, you know what, we also bought organic carrots. So this is a very popular word nowadays, organic vegetables, organic carrots. What does it mean if it's organic?
Well, in general, things that are organic come from nature. But in food, things that are organic don't use chemicals. So a lot of people are very nervous about food that comes from farms that have pesticides or chemicals on them. But organic food is safe in this area. There's no pesticides or chemicals.
Okay. So what about when you talk about chickens or animals? They also say it's an organic farm. That means that they don't have chemicals injected into them.
That's right. They're not stuffed with chemicals or given chemical shots. And also, the food that they eat is real food. It's not like chemical food to make them fatter.
Okay, very good. So, organic foods. And you mentioned the word chemicals a lot. So, when we talk about chemicals, we're talking about substances that are artificial, right?
That's right. They're not organic. These are things that are chemicals that scientists come up with to help make food, for example, help make fatter chickens or to make greener vegetables. And these are not natural. These are man-made. And chemicals can also mean pesticides. So some sprays or things that we put on plants to keep the bugs away. And these are all things that have been found to hurt human beings.
Yeah, I guess, for example, when you are eating something and you see in the box and it says it has certain preservatives, those are chemicals, right, that help keep the food fresh for a longer period of time.
That's right.
Okay, so chemicals, and that's the last word that we have for you on Language Takeaway. 4 key words here. Why don't we go back, listen to the dialogue again, and we'll be back in a bit.
Okay, darling, I got some pizzas, potato chips, hot dogs, and lots of cheese.
Oh, John, I thought we said we'd start eating right. Remember? Our new healthy lifestyle. That's all junk food.
Right, so what did you get?
Well, healthy food, of course. I got some whole wheat bread, skimmed milk, fresh fish, and organic carrots.
Organic? What's organic? Do we need organic carrots?
They were grown without using any chemicals that are harmful to our health. And yes, John, we need organic carrots.
Oh, so organic vegetables are the green option, right?
Yep, better for the environment and better for us.
Wait a minute. What's that? Donuts? Are they organic donuts, Kelly?
But I like donuts.
All right, we're back. So now let's take a look at 3 key phrases on Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
This first key phrase is one that I think was very, very common in America in the late 80s, early 1990s. People in America have been struggling with eating healthy food and not eating so much fatty food. And so there was an emphasis on eating right.
That's right, to eat right. Now, how do you eat right? I mean, it sounds like you want to eat with your spoon correctly.
No, eating right is more about the kind of food you eat. It's about not eating pizza every day, pizza and hamburgers.
Okay.
So we say eating right involves having a balanced diet. That means eating vegetables and grains and a little bit of meat and not so many sweets or oils.
Okay, so that's what it means when you are eating right. So you have to eat right. That means eating healthy.
That's right.
Now the opposite, if you're not eating healthy, that's because maybe you're eating too much junk food, and that's our next phrase.
Right. So junk food is, junk garbage food. It's the kind of food that is very unhealthy for you. Potato chips, pizza, ice cream. It's all the best kind of food.
Yeah.
But it's also the worst for your body. So we call it junk food.
Okay. So everything that's, for example, fast food is usually considered to be junk food.
Yes, it's high in oils and fats.
Okay. So junk food. And for the last phrase for today, what is it?
Healthy lifestyle.
Oh, healthy lifestyle. And for the last phrase, we are starting a healthy lifestyle. So what does he mean by a healthy lifestyle?
Well, we don't say life, we say lifestyle because this is the way in which a person lives. It's your lifestyle. Okay, so this involves exercise, diet, what kind of food you eat, the way that you work. Do you get too much sleep, not enough sleep? So your lifestyle is about the choices you make in all parts of your life. And so having a healthy lifestyle, as I said, it's not just about not eating junk food.
Right.
It's about running 5 miles or trying to get 8 hours of sleep. So it's important to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And usually in the news, we always hear, so usually in the news, we hear this phrase, not healthy life, but healthy lifestyle.
Right. So maybe somebody that leads a dangerous lifestyle maybe has a job that's very dangerous.
That's right. Or an unhealthy lifestyle, someone who eats 1 meal a day. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So those are our key phrases for Fluency Builder. Why don't we go back, listen to the dialogue for the last time, and we'll be back to talk with you a little bit more.
Okay, darling, I got some pizzas, potato chips, hot dogs, and lots of cheese.
Oh, John, I thought we said we'd start eating right. Remember? Our new healthy lifestyle. That's all junk food.
Right, so what did you get?
Well, healthy food, of course. I got some whole wheat bread, skimmed milk, fresh fish, and organic carrots.
Organic? What's organic? Do we need organic carrots?
They were grown without using any chemicals that are harmful to our health. And yes, John, we need organic carrots.
Oh, so organic vegetables are the green option, right?
Yep, better for the environment and better for us.
Wait a minute. What's that? Donuts? Are they organic donuts, Kelly?
But I like donuts.
All right, we're back. So talking about healthy food and healthy eating, how healthy do you eat, Catherine?
I think I eat pretty decently. I try to eat a balanced diet. Like I said earlier, I think a balanced diet is a key to a healthy lifestyle. I don't really eat fast food.
Oh, really?
And I try not to eat too much meat or too much sugar. Yeah.
What about organic stuff? Are you a big fan of organic vegetables, organic meats?
I am, and this comes from a part of the dialogue we didn't cover. One of the characters says that vegetables are the green option. Okay, so trying to eat organic food and think about green is a part of thinking about the environment. And so I think eating organic vegetables is an important part of caring about the environment, because the more chemicals, the more pesticides we put into the world, the more harmful it is for the earth, for animals, and for ourselves.
That's absolutely true. And it has become a more popular aspect around America and Europe. People choosing to go with organic vegetables, for example, eggs that were grown on an organic farm. And so it is the healthier option, and obviously the green option, as we saw in the dialogue.
Yes.
Okay, so a very interesting topic. We want to know what your opinion is on it. Why don't you come to our website, englishpod.com, and tell us if you are a fan of the light or green organic lifestyle, or maybe you just don't really care.
Maybe you love junk food.
Healthy food, the key to a strong body and mind. What is healthy food? Healthy food is any food that gives our body the right nutrients to grow, stay strong, and fight diseases. It includes fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, dairy products, and proteins like meat, fish, eggs, nuts, and beans. Healthy food helps us stay active, gives us energy, and improves our overall health. Unhealthy food, on the other hand, is often full of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Eating too much fast food, sweets, and soft drinks can lead to health problems like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Why is healthy food important? Healthy food is important for many reasons. It helps our body grow properly, keeps our organs working well, and improves our brain function. Here are some reasons why eating healthy food is important. Healthy food gives us energy. Our body needs energy to work, study, and play. Foods like rice, bread, vegetables, and fruits give us the energy to stay active all day. Healthy food helps us grow. Children and teenagers need the right vitamins and minerals to grow tall and strong. Foods rich in calcium, like milk, cheese, and yogurt, help bones grow. Healthy food keeps us from getting sick. Eating foods with vitamins and minerals strengthens our immune system, which helps fight diseases. Oranges, lemons, carrots, and spinach are great for keeping our body healthy. Healthy food helps us think better. A healthy diet improves brain function, making it easier to focus and learn new things. Nuts, fish, and leafy greens are good for brain health. Healthy food helps us live longer. People who eat a balanced diet have fewer health problems and live longer, happier lives. How to eat healthier. Eating healthy is about making smart choices with food. It does not mean you have to stop eating your favorite meals, but you should find ways to make them better for your body. One of the easiest ways to eat healthier is to include more fresh foods in your diet. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins are important for a balanced diet. Instead of eating fast food, try cooking meals at home with fresh ingredients. Drinking enough water is also an important part of a healthy diet. Avoiding too much sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats can help keep your body strong and prevent diseases. Making small changes every day, like choosing whole wheat bread instead of white bread, or eating a fruit instead of a sugary snack, can improve your health over time. Unhealthy food to avoid. Some foods may taste good, but are not good for the body. Eating too much unhealthy food can lead to weight gain, heart problems, and other health issues. Foods that are high in sugar, such as candy, soda, and processed snacks, should be limited. Fried foods and fast food contain a lot of unhealthy fats, which can cause problems for the heart. Packaged snacks, like chips and cookies, often have artificial ingredients and too much salt. Instead of eating these foods all the time, it is better to choose healthier alternatives. Cooking fresh meals, eating whole grains, and drinking water instead of soda can help reduce the risks of unhealthy eating. Healthy drinks. Drinking the right liquids is just as important as eating the right food. Water is the best drink for the body because it keeps us hydrated and helps our organs work properly. Milk is another great drink because it has calcium, which makes bones strong. Fresh fruit juice is a good choice, but it should not have added sugar. Herbal teas can help with digestion and relaxation. On the other hand, drinks like soda, energy drinks, and artificial fruit juices have too much sugar and should be avoided. By choosing healthier drinks, we can improve our overall health and stay energized throughout the day. Dairy products. Dairy products are an important part of a healthy diet because they provide calcium, which keeps bones and teeth strong. Milk, yogurt, and cheese are good sources of calcium and protein. Drinking a glass of milk every day helps children grow strong and keeps adults healthy. Yogurt is also great for digestion because it has good bacteria that help the stomach. Cheese is tasty and provides nutrients, but it should be eaten in small amounts because it can have a lot of fat. For people who cannot drink milk, there are other options like almond milk or soy milk. Including dairy products in a balanced diet helps keep the body strong and healthy. Proteins. Protein is very important for the body because it helps build muscles and repair tissues. Foods like eggs, chicken, fish, beans, and nuts are great sources of protein. Eating enough protein helps people feel full and gives them energy to work and study. Eggs are a great breakfast food because they have many nutrients. Fish, especially salmon, is good for the brain and heart. Beans and lentils are perfect for people who do not eat meat, as they provide the protein needed for a strong body. Eating a variety of protein-rich foods ensures that the body stays strong and healthy. Whole grains. Whole grains are better than refined grains because they have more fiber and nutrients. They help with digestion, keep us full longer, and give us energy. Foods like brown rice, whole wheat bread, oats, and corn are great examples of whole grains. Eating whole grains instead of white rice or white bread can improve overall health. Oats are a great choice for breakfast because they are good for the heart. Whole wheat bread provides more vitamins and minerals than white bread. Whole grains help prevent overeating and give the body the energy it needs for daily activities. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are some of the healthiest foods we can eat. They are full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which help keep the body strong and free from diseases. Eating a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables ensures that we get different nutrients. Oranges, apples, bananas, and berries are great fruits for energy and vitamins. Vegetables like carrots, spinach, tomatoes, and cucumbers help keep the body healthy. Eating fruits and vegetables every day can improve digestion, strengthen the immune system, and make the skin look better. They are an important part of a balanced diet and should be included in every meal. Types of healthy food. There are many types of healthy food that help the body function properly. Fruits and vegetables provide vitamins and minerals that boost the immune system. Whole grains give energy and help with digestion. Proteins like chicken, fish, beans, and nuts help build and repair the body. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese keep bones and teeth strong. Healthy drinks like water and fresh juice keep the body hydrated. By including all these types of food in our diet, we can stay healthy, active, and full of energy. Eating a variety of healthy foods ensures that the body gets everything it needs to grow and function well. Healthy food is the key to a long, happy, and active life. It helps us grow, gives us energy, and protects us from diseases. By eating a balanced diet with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, and dairy products, we can stay strong and healthy. Making small changes in our diet can have a big impact on our overall well-being. Eating healthy is not just about looking good. It is about feeling good and living better every day.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Have healthy food. Eat right. The way people live. Lifestyle. A high-calorie food and low in nutritional value. Junk food. Without using any chemicals. Organic. Healthy to the body. Green. Small ring-shaped fried cakes. Donut.
Let's try that faster.
Without using any chemicals. Organic. Small ring-shaped fried cakes. Donut. The way people live. Lifestyle. Have healthy food. Eat right. Healthy to the body. Green. A high-calorie food and low in nutritional value. Junk food.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Eat right. My mother started eating right and lost pounds. Eat right. We need to stop eating at restaurants every night and start eating right. Eat right. Eating right is better for one's health. Lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle includes eating right and exercising regularly. Lifestyle. She has a very unhealthy lifestyle. Lifestyle. He wouldn't be able to live here because he has a very expensive lifestyle. Junk food. My favorite junk food is potato chips. Junk food. The movie theater in my town only serves junk food. Junk food. My high school stopped serving junk food in the cafeteria. Organic. The organic section in the grocery store keeps getting bigger. Organic. These apples have been grown organically. Organic. This store only sells organic products. Green. In America, many people are trying to live green. Green. Some of my friends are switching to a greener lifestyle. Green.
Please subscribe our channel not to miss out our daily English podcast. Thank you.